Shall we begin our evening's festivities with a word of prayer? In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord and gracious God, as we gather this evening, we humbly invite your presence and implore your blessing at this graduation ceremony for the Paramus Catholic class of 2018. In doing so, we are profoundly aware that all we have and are ultimately gifts from you. Our accomplishments and honors are reflections of those gifts and the opportunity and ability to implement and embody them. We have not come to this point on our journey alone, but rather have been supported and uplifted by you, our family and friends, and especially the entire PC community. We go forward to our futures with a solid foundation of values, confidence, and love. And so, we humbly ask this night for you to bless and guide our path, for you to abide with us always and in all ways. Protect our families, school, nation, and world from all evil and harm. You gently remind us in difficult and challenging times that you are with us and we are always unconditionally loved. You gift us with grateful memories and hopeful hearts as we step into our future. In Jesus' holy name we pray. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Lady, Queen of the Paladins.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made just like a movie. It was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears, but nobody told me that you'd be here. 'Cause I swear you'd gone overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie. You still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on just in case you haven't gone. 'Cause I still care. Do you still care? You look like a movie. You sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad of getting old. It makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Good evening and welcome. Seniors, tonight is your night. Tonight we gather together to mark an important milestone in your life. After working hard for 4 years, sharing laughter and tears, you have made it to graduation. You come from many different towns, different counties, and even different cultures and countries. A diverse mix of individuals who promise to change the world in your own unique ways. You go forward in faith and love, empowered to change the world with your visions for society. However, tonight, even with your individual identity, you join together as one unit under Paladin, relishing in the honor that many other graduating classes before you enjoyed, as you become proud alum of Paramus Catholic High School. After you receive your diploma, a new chapter will begin. The journey of high school shaped you. When you came to Paramus Catholic High School, you agreed to the philosophy, a belief that has given you a solid foundation of Catholic faith. This foundation was given to you from the support of your family, who helped you choose a solid Catholic education, and from the help of your teachers who encouraged you and those who helped you instill a value of family and trust in God. Continue carrying forth that goodness. In today's climate, this has become even more important. Your families have supported you and have made sacrifices for you to be here tonight. Our teachers have worked hard to ensure that each of you felt respected for your differences and have made efforts to allow you to strive for greatness. They sought to quench your desire to learn, to answer every question, and encourage you to go forth. However, it is your dedication to yourself and to the philosophy of Paramus Catholic High School that made the difference. Now, you embark on a rite of passage from teenagers to young adults. Go forth with your goodness, contributing to society as an educated, responsible citizen within a larger community. Since coming to Paramus Catholic High School, you have embodied virtue, hope, and courage. And because of this, I see hope, promise, and success in your future, and the ability to adapt and change the outside world. You have come together as a class and have endured pains and joys. You have embodied the teachings of the Catholic Church by doing just, loving mercy, and displaying grace to those who you have encountered. Truly, the sky is the limit. This is only the beginning, a new chapter in your life, and I have faith that you will continue achieving. Know this, you will face many trials upon graduating. High school was simply the beginning of self-exploration and discovery. Life is not a straight line. It has many different angles. Know what your purpose is and realize that it is not what you have in life, but what you can contribute. You have built a foundation here these past 4 years. With the support of those around you, you have learned how to face those challenges with faith, hope, and love. And I trust that once you leave here tonight, in order to continue on your life journey, you will remember the valuable lessons learned here. Continue to go forth in kindness, to express mercy, to be humble, and to lead and make change. Each of you have the power inside of you to conquer all things. Your high school journey, schooling may be over, but remember your education continues. As you leave here tonight to celebrate your newfound freedom with your loved ones, you will always be learning. And know that you are well equipped to continue your path, both with the teachings that you received here and with the values and trust in the family and God that all of you hold dear. You are an example of resilience. As a class, you have excelled in academics, service, sports, and the arts. I have seen over the years that you have continued to treat those around you with respect, kindness, and love. You are all part of the Paladin family, representing hope and inspiring courage as you seek ideals, social justice, and loyal to the faith and your country. Our doors remain open to you, and you will forever remain in our hearts. In a few moments, you will become part of the Paramus Catholic legacy. I thank you for your dedication to our school, and I congratulate you on your achievement. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. Take those dreams and make them real. Follow that passion. I wish you a lifetime of good health, peace, and happiness, and success. It was an honor to spend these past 4 years with you, so pray, learn, read, smile, dance, love, wish, dream, and laugh. Go out, seize each day, and keep God and your family close to your heart. Congratulations to the 50th graduating class of Paramus Catholic High School, class of 2018.
Tonight, we would like to welcome a few honored guests here celebrating the class of 2018 with us. When your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Monsignor Thomas Nightinger. We would like to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Margaret Dames. Welcome members of our Paramus Catholic School Board. We would also like to welcome and congratulate Mr. John Powers, who is retiring this year from Paramus Catholic. We thank you for your 12 outstanding years of service to our school. And lastly, this past April, we honored and celebrated 9 outstanding current and former members of our faculty and staff whom have served the Paramus Catholic community for over 30 years each at our very first Paramus Catholic Legacy Gala. Several of our Legacy Gala honorees are here tonight. We thank you for your dedication to our school. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you.
It is my great pleasure to introduce your commencement speaker. I've known Monsignor Tom Nightinger since he was a college kid. His younger sister was a student of mine, and I met Tom a long time ago. Over the years, our paths have crossed many times. One of my favorite memories is during then Father, Tom Nightinger's first assignment at Immaculate Conception in Secaucus. This proves how flexible and adaptable Tom is. As many of you know, I've worked with the Boy Scouts for 60 years. Tom is not an outdoorsman. We had a camporee down at Liberty State Park, and Tom very gamely came to help us out to be with his young scouts. As on most scouting trips, it rained. Tom showed up pretty much like he was dressed before he put on his academic robe, in a suit with street shoes and no rain gear. We immediately adapted the plan B for rain gear as he was tromping around in the swampy turf of Liberty State Park, and gave him a raincoat made out of a large black garbage bag. We made a hole for his head, hole for his arms, and he very gamely stayed on the field for quite some time. A happy memory. Since then, Tom has gone on to make his mark and serve well the people of the Archdiocese of Newark. He has served in education for a long time, most notably at our seminary, where he had a number of jobs. He was vice rector, business manager, director of formation. Before that, he had also worked in the Archbishop's office as a secretary to the Archbishop and worked for the director of the Curia. Several years ago, in 2014, Tom was asked to take a job as a vicar general and the moderator of that same Curia. When the Archbishop is out of town, Tom's in charge. A very big job for a very fine priest. He's been a Monsignor for a long time. He's been well educated. He has several degrees, a Master of Divinity, a certification as an education specialist, and he received his doctorate of education from Seton Hall. It is my great pleasure, my honor, to introduce to you your commencement speaker and my good friend, Monsignor Tom Neidiger.
The very worst thing about that experience at the Jamboree was that it messed up my hair. It is for me a great honor and privilege to be with you today, all 347 or thereabouts graduates, your parents, your family, and your friends. This graduation marks a milestone in all of your lives, particularly you, our graduates, but also your families. You all have much to be proud of, and I'm thrilled to be invited to speak to you on this momentous occasion, truly a turning point in your life. In my 52 years, I have listened to a good number of graduation addresses, not only my own grammar school, high school, college, master's, and doctoral graduation, but many others, some even that I have given. Often they can be filled with a multitude of platforms and strategic planning on how to maneuver through life's twists and turns. Oftentimes, they can be filled with a plethora of good advice as you move into the future. Often, they can be filled with a full range of warnings and traps that you need to avoid, or at least minimize. Often, they can be filled with a myriad of pious platitudes, personal, social, societal, and otherwise. Unfortunately, so many of these good things can be so easily forgotten. I hate to say it, but I really can't remember much of what was said at my graduations, even when I said it. While I realize that most of you graduates, maybe all of you, really just want to get to the heart of the ceremony, receiving those diplomas and moving that tassel from right to left. Whether that be the case or not, you need to listen to me for at least a little while longer. And I'd like to take a different approach to to what I've already described. Instead of future advice, strategies, warnings, and platitudes, although I have to admit you will get your fair share of them this evening, I would like to invite you to do something just as important. I'd like to invite you to consider the past. I invite you to consider your years at Paramus Catholic. I invite you to remember. Remember. I encourage you not to leave behind what has happened in your life up until this moment too quickly. I encourage you not to leave behind your years at Paramus Catholic and all that has happened here too fast. I encourage you never to forget and always remember what has happened here at Paramus Catholic, both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. From the time you first walked through the doors of Paramus Catholic to now, you have all changed. You are a different person. Your life has been consumed by Paramus Catholic in the best sense of the word, and what you have become is because of where you have been. So please, take some time in these next few moments, in these next few days, in these next few weeks, to reflect, to remember. Remember what you've learned in the classroom. You have gained much knowledge, perhaps more knowledge than a large percentage of the population of the world. You sat through classes, studied, wrote papers, took tests, and engaged in all sets of pedagogical exercises. You know what that means. It means you're smart. You are intelligent. And don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Remember what you have learned. Remember what you have learned outside the classroom. Those lessons are as valuable as the ones that you learned in the classroom. You played on athletic fields and courts. You cheered the Paladins from the bleachers and the stands. You've engaged in extracurricular activities. You've made friends and lost some, I'm sure. And you had fun. You also experienced some hard times, sad times, times of loss and betrayal. But Paramus Catholic is dedicated to your total development. All these experiences, all of these activities come together and form you, shape you, make you stronger. Remember what you've learned. Remember your administration and faculty. While I can certainly understand that you may not have always seen eye to eye, and while I realize that you might have had some favorites and might have bumped heads with others, they are committed and dedicated, filled with conviction and passion for what they do. They have inspired you, instructed you, encouraged you, even if it meant challenging you. They always wanted you to strive for your maximum potential. Remember your administration and your faculty. Remember each other. your friends, your close friends, your acquaintances. While you will always have your close friends, remember the ones who may not be so easy to remember, the ones who you didn't get along with and who didn't get along with you, the ones who may not have been so nice or supportive. They remind us of what we have yet to become. Remember each other. Remember your diversity, a diversity that expresses itself in so many ways and on so many different levels. We live in a world that oftentimes is not tolerant of that diversity and more tolerant of discrimination, prejudice, and marginalization. Here at Paramus Catholic, your diversity has been a gift, an opportunity, a challenge that mirrors and reflects the world. You've done it with honesty, respect, and accountability. Your ability to celebrate your diversity and learn from each other is an inspiration and witness to many, and will serve you well in a world becoming ever more diverse. Remember your diversity. Remember your Spirit Week, when you all came together as a student body and participated in different events, trivia, games, a school-wide service project. This year you wrote to those active in the military. What a noble spirit you embodied when you not only build up your spirit and the spirit of the paladin, but also the spirit of others, especially the brave men and women defending our country and the freedom and values that we are so imbued with. Remember your spirit. Remember the social issues that I'm told you as a class are so very passionate about. You participated in the walkout. How many of you liked walking out? You raised funds for cancer awareness and animal shelters. I'm told you are very much aware and conversant in social and political issues. Remember the stands you have taken, and that making that stand makes a difference. Like the students in Parkland, Florida, you teach us what matters and what is important. Never stop. Magnify that passion. Remember the social issues. Remember Nicole, your classmate and fellow graduate. She perhaps had a greater impact on all of you than anything else. You came together as a community of faith. You prayed for her, her parents, her family, each other. You came to grips in faith to understand that God's plan may be different than ours. As heartbreaking and as difficult as it was and is, you supported one another, you strengthened one another, and did your best to do it for Nicole. You did not lose your faith out of sadness, but turned to it in sadness. And of the many legacies she leaves us, perhaps the greatest is the unity and faith that she brought to all of you. Remember Nicole. Remember your parents and guardians, grandparents, family, brothers, sisters, friends. Consider the profound sacrifice they made to send you to Paramus Catholic. Their care and love for you, their care and love for the faith, made Paramus Catholic the right choice for you. And for them, as they have been so proactive in the Paramus Catholic community. While we must always remember our parents in a special way, we remember those parents who have gone before us over the past years, marked with the sign of faith, and experienced this graduation at a higher vantage point with the Lord. They are with us today. You are all with us today as you graduate, along with your family and friends. Remember your parents. Remember the paladin. As you well know, a paladin was any of 12 knightly peers of Charlemagne's court. They were known for their virtue, their chivalry, their heroism, but they were also known for their service. Akin to the 12 apostles of Jesus, they were the warriors that fought for the virtue that they themselves so embody. They are the qualities that are yours, my dear graduates. You represent hope. You inspire. You encourage. You are the ones of outstanding qualities to bring about justice, mercy, and loyalty. Remember, you are a paladin. Now here comes the most important word of this address. Finally, my dear graduates, remember your name. Remember, you are not just Paramus, but you are Paramus Catholic. Keep your faith alive. It has grown immeasurably over your years here, and it has been reflected in every facet of your life in Paramus Catholic. Keep growing in the faith, in love, in life, especially the love of God, who loved you first and loves you so very much. God loves you just for who you are, just because you are. Be who God created you to be, and be proud of that. Continue to live out your core values: community, compassion, honesty, respect, and responsibility. Embrace the Lord in a personal relationship. Meet the challenge of being what God calls you to be. Remember your name. And there are many other things to remember. These are just some of them. Remember the things that are unique to your experience at Paramus Catholic, whatever they may be. So often they will be life lessons for you and become life lessons for others you will meet on this journey of life. All these memories and so many more go with you. Each memory shapes the future of your life. Paramus Catholic has shaped your life and will play a large part as you continue to shape and be shaped by others. You know, the heart of our faith is remembering. Jesus said, "Do this in remembrance of me." While we certainly do that when we celebrate the Eucharist, we also are called to do it in the world where the Lord has put us, to remember what the Lord has done and then to do the same. As he washed his disciples' feet at the Last Supper, so too must we wash each other's feet, whoever's feet they may be. That is where we make a difference. Remember who you are and go and make a difference in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Monsignor Neidinger, for those outstanding message. Thank you. The salutatorian of the class of 2018 is a young man who demonstrated that hard work leads to great achievements. Not only having a black belt in martial arts and being an active member in many activities, he has maintained a high academic average for all 4 years. He is a recipient of the St. Michael's College Book Award, an achievement in which he is most proud. Yale University will be honored to have such a fine student. Athletics, music, and books have been a daily part of his life. I am honored to present the salutatorian for the class of 2018, Andres G. Spurgos.
Good evening, faculty, administration, family, friends, and most importantly, the Paramus Catholic class of 2018. Today we're gathered in full pomp and circumstance to commemorate one of the most prolific events of our lives. Today, we officially leave behind our lives as high school students and step forth into the real world, ready or not, for what lies ahead. For the past week or so, I, just like all of you seated down below, have been swept up in a whirlwind of senior events, graduation practices, final goodbyes, and all the like. Throughout all of this, I've been taking my own trip down memory lane, trying to soak up everything I possibly can. As I reminisced on my time at PC, I tried to remember exactly what made this place so special for all of us. I'll start by running through a list of memories that I'm sure you can all relate to. Those days where you'd spot administration down the hall and have to turn the other way because you were out of dress code. Gentlemen, I hope you're all clean shaven. Rushing to submit your essays via Turnitin, trademark TM, by exactly 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the night it's due because you couldn't bring yourself to start any earlier. I'd like to take this moment to formally apologize to the English department on behalf of all of those late essays. Waiting in line for our world-famous PC paninis. Truly nothing will ever remind me of PC like they do. I can honestly say that the entirety of the PC community is kept afloat by our lunch ladies. They will definitely be missed. And crossing your fingers the night before an exam, hoping someone else in your class will pull through with the Quizlet link to save the day. These past 4 years together have, for me at least, flown by. I'm sure you all still remember walking through those doors freshman year, excited and nervous for what was to come. However, one thing that sticks out to me, and that unites all of us here today, is that we chose to be here. PC attracted us all for one reason or another. I know for me, PC's school pride, embracing community, and the prospect of a new beginning led me to become a paladin these past 4 years. For whatever reasons you all may have for ending up here, I'm grateful that you did. All of you, whether directly or indirectly, have made my time at PC special. The memories made in the hallways of PC will be something I hold close to my heart. Together, we have helped shape this community, and I will always call myself a paladin with nothing but pride. Our PC community will always be strong. The connections formed now, no matter how long they may last, will still have impacted us, shaping and molding us into the men and women seated here today for a lifetime. It is important to be appreciative of what PC and our own communities have done and continue to do for us. Each of us here is a perfect example of the saying, "It takes a village." To be seated here today, there were countless mentors, peers, and loved ones who pushed us forward to be the best versions of ourselves. I implore all of you to remember this village, whatever it may look like for all of you, and to cherish and appreciate the effort it took for you to get to where you are right now. The people who love us deserve just as much credit for our success as we do. I'm looking at you, Mom and Dad. Looking forward into this new proverbial chapter of our lives, the future may seem daunting. The prospect of an entire lifetime of unknowns may excite some of you, scare others, and still yet some strange concoction of both. I'm here to remind all of you that you are beyond capable of succeeding out there. Moving forward, we are the future. All of us sitting here today have a voice. We need to raise this voice and call out loud and clear for what we believe in as human beings. Do not let your voice be silenced because you're told you are too young or too inexperienced. The future is with us. With our new ideas, new ways of thinking, it excites me to see what this planet will look like in the future with us at the helm. Do not let your life pass you by, and suddenly you come to realize you missed out on so much. No matter how cliche it may seem, live your life with no regrets. Don't take the little things for granted. Hold on to those who love you tightly. Life is fleeting, so take full advantage of whatever life you've been given. Get out there, be you, be proud, and be loud. There's an entire future that awaits, and I cannot wait to see where it takes us. Thank you.
Good evening. I am proud and honored to present to you the graduating class from Paramus Catholic, class of 2018. Layla Abramo. Justine Therese Abrium. Alexa Acosta. Ashley Acosta. Andrea Agaro. Abdullah Ahmad. Edwin Alvarado, Jr. Antonio Amorel. Kobe Amoa. Michael Apari. Shelton Applewhite, Jr. Brandon Arango. James Anthony Argo. William Anthony Argo. Andreas Arias. Julian Armstrong. David Arthur Sherrill. Jamie Alexandra Averna. Dami Bay. Joseph Anthony Baez. Victoria Bagnolo. Lauren Ashley Baguette. Valerie Joanna Bardalis. Celine Bashovace. Najma Bassam. Leonardo Dante Battaglia. Morgan Ann Belvin. Anthony Benitez. Ramon Fidel Bernardez. Valentina Betancourt. Peter Bilkowski. Layla Ivory Blaine. Falier Blaine II. Ryan Anthony Bocafoli. Ali Brightwell. Vetus Leander Bricks. Alexandra L. Bryzik. Bryson Buchanan. Kayla Bukta. John Tyler Buldo. Janae Monique Bullock. Andres G. Burgos. Kevin Burns. Simone Butcher. Alessandro Colana. Kayla Calero.
Estefany Calixto. Andrea Calvache Wyan. Giovanni Campillo Chacon. Linnea Capobianco. Crystal Amber Carbajal. Luke Carlesimo. Gabriela Sofia Carrillo. Gabriel Alejandro Carrion Castro. Christina Lynette Carroza. Lucia Castaneda. Alejandro Castro. Colton James Celentano. Diana Lucy Celestin. George Chaco. Jaibo Alex Chen. Wenjing Crystal Chang. Nicholas Kogot. We're way out of turn there. I'm going to call the name. Nicholas Kogot. Emily Rose Coiro. Devin Nicole Kolakova. James Michael Cole. Ryan M. Conlon. Fabian Cortez. Juliana Covelli Schneider. Christina Ray Kramer. Elisha India Cross. Brian Cruz. Annie Lawrence Cummins. Martha Serkloff. Lauren J. Danganin. Daniela D'Angelo. Lucas Danielle. Vincent Leonard DeCastro. Xavier A. Briggs DeVore. Gabriella DeLucia. Kenji T. Demarest. Wendell H. Dennis. Peter DePonte. Jessica Desabota. Julian DeLeo. Gabrielle A. Dixo. Mia Domino. Jared R. Dominguez. Emily Dugnowski. Yu Dunn III. James Dupree. Riel El Sadig. Alexander Estevez. Lionel Alexandre Eugene III. Madisha Ewers. Isabel Maya Ferron. Makari L. Farquhar. Brendan Prince Feliciano. Natalie Nicole Feliciano. Christopher Filippelli. Sydney Alexandra Fidanidis. Cameron Forziati. Javiel Winter Foy. Juliana Fromm. Alec Francis. Derek Francisco. Jair Joshua Galarza. Catherine Gallagher. Catherine M. Gallagher. Alexa Gallo. Steve Garcia. Richard Garcia. Josue Garcia. Natasha German. Casey Giblin. Robert Joseph Gomez. Nicholas Gonzalez. Jose A. Gonzalez. Matthew Gonzalez. Patrick Goodseer. Talia Natalia Gordon. Ryan Thomas Graham. Brandon Michael Graham. Michaela Green. Sean Guerrero. Jose Guillen. Zachary Hall. Adam Halleck. John Hammond. Sebastian Hart. Jency Eric Hay. George Held III. Juliana Haneo. Jordan Antonio Herrera. Jade Hill. Isabel Rebecca Hippolyte. Isabella Hirsch. Brandon DeAndre Hospy. Emily Hoxa. Yu Ariel Wang. Shaylin Huber. Kala Hughes. We're related. Zion Hamilton Hughes. Sheena Huvane. Divali Maria Iglesias. Destin Starr Jackson. Alexander Jane. Veronica Jauchico. Victoria Jaworska. Eugene Jong. Megan Jones. Sang Bum Ju. Zaire Julu. Elizabeth Rose Kowalik. Ding Shu Ka. Skylar Keogh. Seonho Katie Kim. Taegun Kim. Seyeon Kim. John Kamanzi. Bridget Lee Kirk. Ali Kalenovic. Samantha Komar. Maximilian Krapovich. Caitlin Kruk. Catherine Kudlasik. Dana LaBarbera. Antonia Marie Lamont. Brianna Lara. Nina Lasso. Jason Lastra. Tristan Laval. Emily Lee. Dong Hee Lee. Andrew Joseph Leonardo. Changtin Martin Lee.
The valedictorian of the class of 2018 is a young man who has the highest grade point average of his class. Not only is he a competitive tennis player, he was actively involved as an ambassador mentor and assisting the admissions team. This student serves and strives in putting his best foot forward in all and always accomplishing his goals and high expectations. When not focusing on academics, he has a special interest in cars. Hamilton University will be proud to have him as a student. I am honored to present the valedictorian for the class of 2018, James Anthony Argo.
Good evening, administrators, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, friends and family of the graduates, and the Paramus Catholic class of 2018. We've spent a little over 22% of our lives as Paramus Catholic students, and more than 4,000 hours in PC classrooms alone. See, we did actually learn how to do math. For any of us who might have enjoyed the occasional nap during 8th period over the last 4 years, you may remember slightly fewer than those 4,000 hours. Though it's true that as we grow older, our time at PC will comprise an increasingly smaller percentage of our lives, we can't forget how important these last 4 years have been in shaping who we are now and how we will grow even further in the future. The important transition from teenagers to adults has happened at PC and has played a crucial role in determining the type of people we are now. For the seniors who are still 17, if you want to hear this speech again once you're officially an adult, I'll make sure they put it on the PC website. We have matured so greatly during our time at PC because of the dedication of the members of the faculty, staff, and administration who have worked tirelessly to ensure that we were educated in the traditional sense, but more importantly, that we were nurtured so that we could grow to reach our full potential. I challenge anyone to find a group of people collectively more dedicated to their job, and as a class, we owe them a deep debt of gratitude, even though they might not have seemed like our friends when they were assigning research papers and writing detentions for not wearing our Skechers. If I had any lingering doubts as to how much we've matured these past 4 years, they were quickly erased by my visit to Freshman Hallway a couple weeks ago. If nothing else, I am happy to report that Paramus Catholic has taught us how to walk through a hallway without being involved in multiple collisions, a skill we clearly lacked 4 short years ago. That alone was clearly worth the tuition. In addition to all the knowledge we have gained in academic areas, we have also learned a great deal about life in general. We have learned the value of strong friendships, many of them formed at PC, the power of commitment, and the immense importance of demonstrating character in all that we do. We have also learned some lessons that only PC students are lucky enough to learn, like the right way to roll up the sleeves on a PC polo shirt. That's 1 inch folded over twice in case anyone here is curious, as well as what to eat in the cafeteria. I'm actually still a little upset they haven't named a panini after me because I've come up with some pretty great ones. Find me after this if you want the details. The growth that we have experienced at Paramus Catholic has been rewarding, though growth can sometimes be difficult and filled with challenges that may at first seem daunting. We are lucky to have attended a high school with such a group of caring people who have not only helped us overcome challenges in the moment, but taught us how to tackle future challenges that come with the change that is an inherent part of growth. I'll be the first to admit that I had my doubts as to our ability to make it through the transition from Edline to Plus portals. But we pulled through that one like the fearless paladins I know we all are. No single one of us has had the exact same Paramus Catholic experience, which is kind of funny to me since we all wear the exact same uniform to school every day. I'm looking forward to wearing regular clothes in college that don't produce puzzled looks when I walk off the campus. Many of us had different classes, played different sports, joined different clubs, and participated in different activities. The diverse interests and talents of our class have made us stronger, as well as far more interesting than a group defined by sameness can ever hope to be. What has not been different about our experiences at PC is the way we have given our all to whatever it is that we are each passionate about. What is also not different is the fact that we are all lifetime members of the Paramus Catholic community. We have many wonderful memories and experiences in common to reflect upon, but have also been allowed to grow as individuals and given the opportunity to leave unique legacies at PC that let each and every one of us share in claiming it as our own. I had a math teacher who used to say that each new formula or theorem we learned could be added to a figurative collection of tools which we could then search through whenever we faced a problem that we were unsure of how to approach. While writing this speech, I realized that a collection of tools like this is the most valuable gift that our time at PC has provided us with. These tools work for much more than difficult math problems and can be used to confront many of the obstacles we may face on our journeys of continued growth after PC. I know that the firm foundation we have been provided with over these past 4 years, which has shaped us in many profound ways, will allow us to go on to accomplish great things despite the challenges we will inevitably face. Be empowered by the fact that we are all forever part of a community that will be there to help us through our disappointments, and more importantly, celebrate alongside us in our victories that are sure to make these disappointments seem trivial. The most defining attribute of the Paramus Catholic community, as I see it, is that we all demand the best out of each other and are willing to push one another to reach our full potential. This is the reason that I am sure our class will accomplish incredible things, which will only increase our pride in being members of the PC community. I would wish the class of 2018 luck, but we have already been very lucky to have experienced such a transformative, enriching, and rewarding 4 years. Instead, I urge you all to strive to reach your most ambitious goals in whatever pursuit is truly meaningful to you, and to always remember that everyone here tonight believes in you and demands that you be the best version of yourself you can possibly be. We have all the tools we need. Now go build something as spectacular as what we've built here. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, James. For our second half, Brielle Liberty. Zeho Lin. Stephanie Lorena. Shania Lonta. Olivia Lord. Elise Luage. Samantha Lugtu. Kathleen Priscilla Lustin. Liam Lynch. Jan Maciejewski. Emily Maish. Tyler Malone. Kayla Marie Mancini. Giovanna Mangrella. Justin Manabach. Nicola Manocchio. Elvin Boris Marseille. Kimberly Nicole Martinez. Siobhan Victoria Matur. Leanne Pengjang Mattern. Christian Matthews Bird. Heather McBride. Aljaquan McDougall. Caroline McGarry. Kamani McHarris. Kathleen Therese Marr. Raymond Marr. Daniel Mayu. Sebastian Mejia. Brian Mendez. Giselle Alexis Mendez. Kent Mendez Asensio. Casey Ann Mendoza. Tyler Michael Meady. Jordan Jeffrey Metz. Diavion Titiana J. Middleton. Victoria Malad. Tara Miller. Jarrett Fritz Million. Gwen Kelsey Malovic. Ray Manisi. Although our classmate and friend is not here tonight, she is certainly here in spirit and in our hearts. Accepting her diploma on her behalf is her counselor, Miss Lauren Daniel. Nicole Minson. John Philip Mistretta III. Brian Moyes. Jennifer Malika. Nicholas Montero. Mackenzie Mortensen. Keith Austin Moss. Ryan Francis Mullins. Sebastian Muriel. Austin Tyler Murphy. Ariel Naranjo. Dylan J. Nguyen. Meda Nimtraco. Anna Nomani. DeJorno Jornid Norseed. Onye Kachaku Unwuchekwa. Stephen Owens. Adrian Kweku Obeng Uwusu. Kinyang Julia Pan. Zhang Jin Pan. Subin Park. Jarrett Paul. Aura Noemi Polino. Pierce Raymond Payumo. Henry Richard Pearson. Ronell Pearson. Daniela Penaloza. Mia Parati. Taviana Persaud. Madison Lynn Peterson. Paul Phillip. Megan Kirsten S. Ponce. Francine Efrosini Popov. Stephen Posterino. Rachel Polito. Julia Victoria Puzio. Giovanna M. Quattrone. Stephanie Marie Raganisi. Sarah Sophia Rami. Megan Elizabeth Rainey. Xavier Luis Ramos. Eric Rimgal Blashak. Diamond Robinson. Claire Roach. Andrew Carlos Rodriguez. Rochelle Rojas Maria. Jason Nathaniel Romero. Kevin Joseph Rooney. Alexios Blaze Rossman. Bo Bob Ron. Mark Rotundo. Bo Bob Ron. Bartek Ribka. Michael Saad. Caleb Janelle Sainville. Erica Noel Sampson. Mahandra Sadira Sanchez. Kyle Sandberg. Olivia Saraceno. Sarah Serbeck. Kyle Russell Schmidt. Nicole Barbosa Schweiniger. Mariah Scott. Serena Sebastian. Juliana Solari. John Michael Sapero. Mark Soriani. Shang Shu Shi. Christina Siciliano. Mariah Ashlyn Smith. Nia Simone Smith. Ava Francesca St. Pierre Tortorisi. Lorenzo Gianluca Stampone. Rachel Stanton. Emma Catherine Steiner. Nicolette Strollo. Leanne Morgan Starrick. Jaron Suarez. Valeria Sun. Destiny Tameo. Jeremy Charles Taylor. Ashley Terrer. Amber Tiernan. Joey Torres. Gregory Matthew Trapp, Jr. Christian Tumundeo. Patricia Tomachko. Chuku Wabeka Ubakama. Orion Urban. Asmalin Urena. Brian Valania. Brandon Valdivia. Jessica Van Wee. Anuvis Jaden Vargas. Ariana Kathleen Vassell. Dylan Vasquez. Brandon Vasquez. Diego Vasquez. Ariana Velez. Francis Andrew Vina. Layla Villa. Isabel Villar. Alexander Villatora Jr. Luna Vime Olive. Anthea Vishaganov. Victoria Vuchak. Natalie Watkowski. Thomas Weglars. Austin Williams. Preston Williams. Salima Williams. Aiden Williamson. Sabrina Wise. Jordan Woodbine. Fang Yi Victoria Wu. Yu E Shang. Ju Wen Yen. Ji Min Yu. Kenneth Zablon. Chelsea Donchi Zebazay. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of Paramus Catholic High School, class of 2018.
my friends are meeting me outside.